Good afternoon and welcome to this presentation of the NCAA, ESPN, and North Central College for this Division III Football Championship Quarterfinal, live from Benedetti-Wherli Stadium in Naperville, Illinois, as the defending national champion North Central Cardinals host the Bethel Royals with a trip to the semifinals on the line here today. Thank you so much for joining us here on ESPN Plus. Alongside Grant Sabo, I'm Alex Campbell, and Grant, we've got, as you would expect for this quarterfinal round, two of the best teams in the country squaring off today. If the Cardinals wanted to, they do have, as we'll discuss further later, the Maxwell Trophy Award winner, Aiden Ellison at kicker, who this would be a 49-yard field goal that is in his range. Excuse me, this would be a 51-yarder. They marked...
Still in his range.
Marked, yes. McNeal shorter than I thought. Skokna comes out for McAtee. Wilson hands up the middle. McNeal, can he escape? No, he can't. It's a turnover on downs to begin the day. What a stop for the Bethel defense.
Wow, yeah, excellent job by them. They got the penetration that they needed in order to move McNeal off of his path, and then were able to pursue from behind. McNeal couldn't quite break the ankle tackle.
Leading the way was the defensive tackle, number 90, Caleb Taylor.
Yeah, and 28 came in. And
Jake
was it
Borman, his second tackle already. Two tight ends, Banker and McAtee, lined up on the left end of the line. Play action for Wilson with lots of time, and Jack Rummel is open and toe taps, something he does so well along the boundary. Cardinals move the chains again.
Yeah, easy pitch and catch for those two. That was a nice kind of a lollipop of a pass. Rummel had enough room that he could catch it with ease.
Cardinals continuing to chew up clock on this, their second drive of the game.
Yeah, the whole first quarter's gone by, and I think Bethel's only run 3 plays.
Correct. North Central was stopped at the Bethel 34 on a 4th down on their first drive. Bethel went 3 and out. Cardinals began this drive at their own 20. 3rd and 1. Another 2 tight end set. McNeal to the goal line. Touchdown. Donovan McNeal scores for the Cardinals to begin the scoring in this national quarterfinal. His 9th rushing touchdown of the season has the defending champs on the board. Gets
in on his feet, too. Really nice job up front by the Cardinal offensive line, getting him through there relatively unscathed. It's exactly what we wanted. Everybody knew what the call was, too, and they were still able to kind of do it at will. Basically did whatever they wanted to on that drive.
Second series now for Bethel and Cooper Drews at quarterback. Drews turning, and their first rush of the day is going to be dropped in the backfield. It's the outstanding freshman Tay Mans on the carry, but up from his safety position is Braden Garrigan for the TFL. 1st and 10 Cardinals looking to follow up that touchdown drive. They didn't get much of a break. Jordan Williams around the near side. Really good blocking downfield. Williams has some daylight, and he's pushed out of bounds after a big gain by Jackson Braun.
I saw Tyson Kramer pancaking guys downfield on that run.
The left tackle swung all the way around here, and keep an eye out for 54. All the way downfield there ahead of everybody else. Kramer, the sophomore from Sauneman, Illinois, 2nd team All-CCIW, 1st-year starter, replacing a legend in Jeske Maples at that left tackle spot. Aiden Ellison, this would be from 52. Wind is now in the Cardinals' favor after flipping the field for the quarter. Out of the hold of Chip Dose. Ellison's kick is up. Does it have the distance? No, it's just short. Kicking on a day like today, extremely difficult. That would have been good from 50. It wasn't good from 52. And it's a second turnover on downs, effectively, of the day for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's you're kicking a rock out there, and asking kickers whose legs aren't as warm in conditions like this and maybe don't have kind of the stretch to boot a 52-yarder is a tall task, and he still almost got it done.
4th and 1, Drews right up the middle, got the first down.
Yep, that was exactly what they needed.
Good execution by Bethel, good lead block there by Roman Janes, playing as a fullback on that occasion. Number 44. Just took on Matt Janiak in the hole. 2nd down. And a fumble, the ball's loosened on the ground. It looked like Janiak has it, and he does.
Wow, he just went back with his hand to put the ball in a position to be able to throw it, and it slipped right out.
Matt Janiak recovers his first fumble this season, and after a finally promising drive for the Royals, a turnover gives the ball back to North Central.
Yeah, that's not what you need if you're Bethel at this point.
1st and 10 at the 18. Drews, play action over the middle. Terry caught the ball, took a hit, and has a first down inside the 5 as Garrigan eventually made the stop.
Yeah, Jamar Daniel had a chance to lock him up right away and just whiffed on the tackle.
1st and goal. Drews, quick throw to the end zone. What a catch by Albert Rundell. Touchdown Royals.
What a drive. That was exactly what they needed. It was what they showed in the previous drive before the mishap. And they come right back out, shake that off, and march right down the field, running the ball, passing the ball, doing what they want. Methodical.
Jake Pieper checks in at wide receiver for the first time today, the senior from Vernon Hills, as Skokna goes in motion on 1st and 10. McNeal, space to the near side. Will he win the race? He will. Touchdown, Cardinals.
All right, that's exactly what we needed to see. You know, we weren't sure where he was at as far as his hamstring goes and what kind of gear he had, and you saw it there.
Donovan McNeal, 33-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, excellent blocking here. Just kind of getting in faces, too, not even really sealing anybody off. There were 3 white jerseys to the outside of any blockers, but McNeal just outran them all.
4th and 2. Jeebly is the tailback. Drews will keep it. Drews throws, and Rundell slides to make the catch.
Oh, just barely picked up that first down, too. He knew right where the sticks were and right where he needed to be.
More motion. Drews is under pressure, hit as he throws, and Rundell makes the catch. But is he at the first down marker?
I think he's... Wait, what's happening?
And then he flipped it to the lineman, and he's in the end zone.
Holy smokes.
So the pass is going to be completed. Great play.
Uh-huh.
Does the official blow his whistle on the far side of the field? Excuse me, it's number 73. That's Jaeger Ash, the center. Let's watch this again.
I don't know, his forward progress was absolutely stopped.
The ruling on the field is overturned. There was forward progress at the 8-yard line. It'll be first down Bethel at the 8-yard line, and the clock will start on my signal.
Oh, so they gave him the first.
Now, they trail North Central a lot in that statistic. As Cooper Drews takes the ball and goes up the middle. Did he get there?
No, he's short. He's short. They're marking him short.
He didn't get it.
The clock's running, and that's the end of the half.
And the clock runs out, and there is the danger of that call. The coaches are furious for Bethel. Drews
ruling on the
was
field
stopped.
is he was short of the goal line. That's halftime.
Yeah, and he was short. That's accurate. He extended the ball after he was already on the ground.
Right, yeah, you saw his shoulder hits here short. If you watch right there,
Yeah, his butt's on the ground.
When his butt hits the ground, he has not fallen backwards
Nope.
yet. And by the time he falls backwards, that ball does get to the goal line, but it doesn't get there first. And Mike McElroy is furious with the officials. 2nd and goal as Jordan Williams checks in. Williams the carry, up the middle, end zone, touchdown.
Boy, it is Jordan Williams' time. Looking excellent all day today. Gets the reward there. Really nice run. Great blocking up front.
Williams, his 2nd rushing touchdown of the season. He comes up big here in the national quarterfinal, and the Cardinals take a 2-score lead. McNeal and Williams get a breather as Zeb Rashid checks into the game. 1st and 10 at the 13. Wilson keeps it. Might regret that decision. No, we got away! Garrett Wilson lowers the shoulder and is inside the 5.
Oh, wow. I thought he was bottled up, and he just happened to find that little valve out to the right. He was able to escape, yeah, and pick it up. Nice job by Rashid picking up that guy as he came through.
Devin Williams on the tackle. And there's some confusion here. Is this 1st and goal or 2nd and short?
1st and goal.
1st and goal.
He picked up the first by a few yards.
1st and goal for the Cardinals, and a chance to really pull away here in the 3rd quarter. Rashid up the middle for a touchdown.
Yep, straight ahead. Zeb Rashid style.
Each running back has at least one today, and the ground game has the Cardinals with a 3-touchdown lead. Drews to throw. Under pressure, Drews is in trouble, and down he goes.
Wow, that was a massive third down for the Cardinals defense there.
First sack of the day for the Cardinals. J.P. Sullivan, the All-Region Defensive Player of the Year, makes the huge stop. Third and long, longest third down of the day for the Cardinals. It's a screen to McNeal. McNeal looking for his blockers, found a few of them. Look at this from Donovan McNeal. He's still going all the way down inside the 5.
Wow, we haven't seen a screen all day from either team. And there were several run last week by Bethel. None this week. I think they maybe just don't want to toy with that Cardinal defensive line, but this is run really well. Couple of blown blocks there, and McNeal, it doesn't matter. He just kind of scoots around him and uses his hips to get what he can.
We don't know that exact situation. We know Wheaton would travel to Johns Hopkins. River Falls will have to check. What we don't have to check is that Donovan McNeal has another touchdown. That one, the easiest of the bunch.
Yeah, not really touched there. Great job up front by the Cardinal offensive line. Again, perfectly executed offensive drive. That's the third one we've seen this half, and a lot of running the football.
Yeah, the Cardinals are effectively playing with 5 linebackers right now, how far up the safeties are. Drews on the play action, has a man open deep if he can find him. V-Brock is wide open. Can he outrun Roby? He can't. He brings him down at the 11.
Boy, exactly what Bethel needed to do in this situation. The worst thing that could happen for the Cardinals right now. Got behind everybody by a good 10 yards, and only Roby's speed saved the touchdown here. Boy, just lost track of him. Completely blown coverage.
Bethel first and goal at the 10. The handoff up the middle to Jeebly, and he's slung down. But to your point, this is the urgency that the Royals have to have right now. Second and goal. This is thrown to the far side and intercepted. Jamar Daniel. That should be that.
Wow. Was not expecting that. They've been kind of sitting back on those things all game long and not really trying to jump that. And here we saw, I mean, maybe they were baiting it. Maybe they were setting it up. I don't know. But that was beautiful. Read it perfectly. Was able to jump the pass. Picked it off. Cardinal football.
Right after the big play they needed to put themselves in scoring position, it's another crucial turnover from Bethel, and Cooper Drews, after fumbling in the first quarter inside the Cardinal 30, throws a pick on the 10-yard line. Jamar Daniel, his second interception of the season. Asheru handing to Rashid, big hole, and the ball's out. Ball's on the ground. I'm not sure who has it. Both teams had a shot at it and missed it at first.
North Central, oh no, Bethel's got the football.
Bethel football, big turnover, and a lifeline for the Royals.
Boy, that was absolutely not what North Central needed at that moment.
Marcus Whiting ends up with the football.
The ball was fumbled, recovered by Bethel. First down.
Fumble was forced by Jackson Braun, who forced and recovered a fumble last week against UW-Platteville.
Boy, excellent job. I mean, they put the helmet right on this football. Watch. Bob. Oh, not even the helmet. He punched it out. That was great. Zeb almost had it back, but not quite.
Drews to throw, under pressure, got it away, it's batted down. J.P. Sullivan got up and got big. Turnover on downs, Cardinals take over.
Boy, the Cardinal defense has just been masterful in the entire second half here. Other than that one big play, they've been great. Coming up huge here.
J.P. Sullivan back-to-back weeks with a pass breakup.
Big mitt.
That's his 7th of the year. That's a defensive tackle with 7 pass breakups.
Preposterous.
One of the many preposterous things about this North Central Cardinal football team. Rundell is in the slot to the near side. V-Brock at the top of your picture, and now he's going to be joined by some friends. Fourth and 10. Drews. Time over the middle. Has V-Brock downfield, and he makes the catch.
He really has been the man of the fourth quarter here.
Gabriel Georgie makes the tackle.
Yeah.
It is a first down. First and goal at the 1. Cooper Drews into the end zone for the touchdown. Drews gets his 10th rushing touchdown of the season, and it's the first score since the first quarter for the Bethel Royals. So Eli Nowoski has the ball on the tee. We saw UW Lacrosse successfully execute an onside kick last week. That ball, though, didn't even have a tee. It was laying sideways on the ground. Nowoski hits this into the dirt, and it's pounced upon by a Cardinal. That is Isaac Banker collecting the kick.
Yeah, and they didn't even wait for that thing to go 10 yards, which was, I think, the mistake last week.
2nd and 10. Drews to the near side, to the end zone. It's caught. What a great back shoulder throw to Tyler Terry for the score.
Yeah, Terry recognizing exactly where that ball was, too. That was perfect.
Jamar Daniel had the coverage. And the Royals get a 3rd score. Cardinals are going to advance to yet another semifinal. Their 6th in a row.
6th in a row. Which is wild to think about. And of course, avenging the last time that they did not go to a semifinal with this win today, because Bethel was the last team to prevent that.
Bethel winning here in the 2nd round in 2018 as Asheru takes another knee, and that is going to do it. A good late effort from Bethel, but it was too little too late. And the North Central Cardinals victorious again at home in the quarterfinals. This time a 35-21 win over Bethel will send them to the semifinals next week, where they will host John Carroll with a trip to the Stag Bowl on the line. And so John Carroll will come here to Benedetti-Wherli Stadium next week, looking to book their trip to the Stag Bowl. Meanwhile, North Central will be looking to maintain their residency in the Division III National Championship game, where they have played in every edition of it dating back to 2019. Just a really competitive game today, Grant Sabo, where the Cardinals and the Royals were in a rock fight in that first half. Really competitive back and forth game. In the end, the turning moment was that goal line stand by North Central at the end of the first half. Cooper Drews comes up a yard short on the 4th down QB keeper, and then it was all Cardinals in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah. Once the 3rd quarter started, that was it. And, Cardinals do what they've done every game in the 3rd quarter this year, and that's explode offensively. Really great job by the Cardinal defense, of course, all day today. Coach Durking had a wonderful scheme dialed up, and barring a couple of nice long drives in the second quarter, we really saw a wonderful defensive performance by the Cardinals today.
If you stayed with us this long, we greatly appreciate it, but I would encourage you to now go turn on that game instead, as that is going to do it today for our broadcast from North Central here in the Division III quarterfinals. For everybody at North Central, at NCTV, and for my broadcast partner Grant Sabo, I am Alex Campbell, signing off for football at North Central in 2025. Congrats to Brad Spencer and the North Central Cardinals on another semifinal, and we'll be watching them next week as they host John Carroll with a trip to the Stag Bowl on the line. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in, whether you just tuned in today or all season long. We appreciate it so much, and we will see you in the stands next week or on the stream next year. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everyone.